Well, shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the mess I'm dealing with today. A buddy of mine it was at the house at the apartment complex. I made a lot of mistakes on this. This was another free piano. There's part of it there. Part of it tucked up in there. I had two ramps. I kind of damaged that one. The pianos are heavy. When they get away from you, they are even worse. I was missing rollers. And I was missing one, and by the time we got done moving, it was missing the second one. I guess it broke to go find the first one. But if I'd had the right equipment, I wouldn't have gotten... Look at my arms. Look at all that. That's even with some of the gloves I was wearing. But they didn't come above the wrist, and look what that did. And I went out and bought myself, I saw these, it was at Harbor Freight, and great, because they were cheap. They were on sale, and they were on cheap sale. Did I say they were inexpensive? Well, they were. And manufacturer, whatever, but I am certainly not Vulcan. But these are a deer skin of some kind. Bambi went into this because they're very, very soft and supple. And that's what I feel like I need, a good tactile response. I had a pair of these when I rode motorcycles a long time ago, and now I've got another one tucked up underneath all that stuff. So I am not Vulcan. I don't need defending as a result of that. But Vulcan was the god of Vesuvius. For anybody that was paying any attention to the thing that happened in 79 AD, Vesuvius exploded. Before it did, it was rumbling and giving people warnings that there was something ominous. And in their sodomitically programmed mentality, they worshipped the god of the mountain, and they called him Vulcan. And they thought in the little orgy that they were having during that period of time in Pompeii, that they were honoring Vulcan, and he was just pleased with them, and he was rumbling in response. And 79 AD, they were pagans, they were polytheists, they were idolaters, they were hedonists, and the judgment fell on them. And Christ said the judgment was coming suddenly. It happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. Jonah went to Nineveh, and they repented. But then they a couple hundred years later, they'd gone back to their old way of doing things, and they were destroyed. Nations that turn away from God turn aside to false things, and they can't expect guidance then either. Now we got to wear those gloves. Let me go ahead and put them on and show you what we're doing today. First things first, I'm learning always put on the gloves first. So that's what I'm doing. Isn't that a nice fit? Protect my little fingers from pinchy points. And they're cut close enough to your skin that they protect your skin without being too bulky. You can actually feel things through these. You can feel my fingers. I'm opposable. Now, I've got to pull all this stuff down. I'll pull some of it down. You'll get to see what we're dealing with here. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a piano. It was a free piano. It is a vertical piano that's now disoriented and lost its equilibrium. Heaviest part of the piano is the harp with all the strings, and it's cast iron. It weighs a lot. And this is a full-length keyboard, and it goes way up under there. Had no idea it was as big as it is. And It's a well constructed unit because it didn't crack or didn't break. This is the extent of my damage at this point. And like everything else in a piano, I can fix it. So I got lots of work to do, but the first thing to do, I'm going to have to do, is get this thing stood up and oriented correctly in the back of the truck. From that point, I can do anything internally to the machine I need to. I can play it. You can see it's got the broken straps. There's a whole bunch of them that are broken. I don't really know where that went. But this piano...
Hey, you selling that motorcycle?
I'm in the middle of a video shoot. If you don't want to have your face on the shoot, don't interrupt me. Consider yourself warned.
Excuse me, sir?
I said consider yourself warned.
Okay, but are you selling the motorcycle?
Now you're on the camera. Is there anything else you want to say, like your name?
Crazy people do crazy shit.
Listen, mister, I didn't invite you to come up and talk to me.
Right, crazy people do crazy shit.
Yeah, demonstrate your own talk.
Crazy people do crazy shit.
Yeah, demonstrate your own talk, mister. I am so glad I had the presence of mind while I was distracted to handle that properly. Now, I don't know if you can see that or not. I'll tell you, I've got it up. Okay, here we go. Primrose. It's a Primrose piano. Full scale, 88 keys. Product of Sohmer. And trying to get that serial number. I'm reading the camera upside down. But it's a unique piano for those that are interested in learning about this stuff. It's a drop rod piano, but the elbows are made out of wood. Isn't that cool? They don't break. They never, ever, ever break. Now I'm still going to have to pull this action out, and I might do that while I've got it oriented this way. It comes out easy out the top. And maybe I'm in a rush to stand the piano up. But all these little straps are broken, so I have to repair that. They're there for a reason. I don't guess I have to have them. But as you can see, they all need to be replaced. I've already done a winter piano and got the elbows done. So it's a full scale 3-string courses, 2-string courses, and single-string courses. I think it's a 88 course meal. Thanks for it's a real meal deal. If a menorah has 8, this has 88. Makes it 10 times better than a regular menorah. Thanks for watching. Shalom.